This was another good episode. I really enjoyed it. We finally found out how Seon Gyeom knew that Miju took the money from his dad, and he only found out by his mom's valet. Now, she is actually used to taking money because from what she said, if she took the money, that means the person who gave her the money, they'll think, okay, there's a compromise. But if she ignores it, well, no. But if she doesn't take it, then they're gonna think that, okay, she's ignoring them. So I get it from her point. But then right after Miju knew that he found out, she was like, okay, you can go ahead and be mad at me. But then Songyeon was like, okay, sure. And everything that you've done, I'm gonna think of it as fake. But he doesn't want to think that way because everything that she did, it was meaningful to him, which made Miju feel even more worthless. And I do understand from her point of view because everything she did is kind of being seen as like negative and fake. And just doing all that to hear something positive coming out of that, it makes you feel bad because you've done all these negative stuff. So again, I really understand her point of view. I felt bad for Seon Gyeom in this episode because of those articles of him assaulting other athletes. Everyone was seeing him as like a negative person. Like for example, when he bought all of those snacks for the track and field team, I think she was a teacher, but she said, I'm embarrassed to tell you this, but the management and the parents are not happy with you mentoring the track and field team. And I'm like, damn, that's messed up. And like at that point, you really can't do anything because of your rep. And because of those articles, your reputation is pretty much tarnished. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, didn't Ushi reveal everything to the reporters? But then what happens next, which I'm going to be talking about in just a minute, he revealed everything to the foreign reporters. And then once Miju got everything from them, she translated everything into Korean and she sent out the articles and bam, social media just blew up and now everyone knows the truth that, Gyudok and Kibum were the ones that assaulting Ushik and Songyeom was the one helping him. He wasn't the one assaulting them. So now, with those articles, everyone knows the truth. And now Songyeom is being seen as a hero. And pretty much in a positive light. But then Songyeom was like a little bit confused, but also maybe just a little bit upset that he found out that way that Ushik was quitting sports. And I guess it was a way for Miju to make him understand that no one is born to endure pain and stop acting like it's okay. So I get it. Like Miju is just trying to get Songyeom to understand certain things and yeah, I get it and he should. I'm actually glad that Younghwa got a good amount of scenes in this episode because all of the other episodes it was just mainly about Songyeom and his assault case. So in this episode, he cannot stop thinking about Dana. Obviously, there's gonna be a romantic interest between the two, but one thing is up in the air for me, and it's Younghwa's friend. I forgot his name, I forgot to write it down. But, okay, so is it just me, or is the drama portraying him as someone who has a crush on Younghwa? I don't know, well, first, okay, so the first scene was in the classroom when Younghwa was sleeping and his friend was looking at him. I kind of got that vibe from him, but then in the end he just drew on his face. But that vibe though. And then at the cafe scene, right after Younghwa was, I think he was drawing her and she was staring at the painting. And his friend bumped into Dana and then he kind of just stared at her. Because he knew that Younghwa was staring at her, so maybe his reaction was a hint of jealousy? Is it just me, or does he like Younghwa? I could be wrong, but I don't know, but the way that they're portraying this, it does seem that way, which is pretty interesting. So again, this was a pretty good episode. I'm actually hoping that Songyeom change a bit, because, well, I mean, it's a drama, obviously he's gonna change a bit. But right now, in my opinion, the character has become a little bit stale. And I know it's only the 5th episode, but he's already becoming stale. It's like a copy and paste kind of thing with him. I do hope he change a bit, and I do agree the fact that Miju is trying to make him understand certain things, and I do agree with that. So I really do hope he change. I'm glad the assault case is finally over. I thought it was over in the last episode, but now it is finally over. Now his rep is pretty much not tarnished anymore. He's pretty much being seen as a hero. His dad, on the other hand, well, it's hard to say at this point, but I know he'll get something. But anyway, if you guys like my review, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.